Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Antoine, aka the Bigfella. It is Friday, February 3rd during the afternoon, so it is time to start that weekend vlog. Now, I normally know I tell you guys what I have planned for the weekend, and what usually happens is I do maybe half of that stuff, and the other plans usually fall through. But this weekend, I feel like I have a pretty solid plan. Tonight, my wife and my son are at a mother-son dance. Tomorrow night, me and Jalissa have the father-daughter dance. But tomorrow morning, I plan on taking the boat out and going fishing. And after that, we're going to go ahead and do the dance. Sunday, we're having a family dinner for the Super Bowl. And that's pretty much all I have planned. Everything else is going to be pretty spontaneous. But I can't wait to get out on the water tomorrow to fish. I know it's going to be cold, maybe around about 40-ish degrees. But it's going to be sunny, so I have a little bit more confidence than I normally would on a cloudy day. A cloudy, cold day at that, to go out and go fishing. But I figured it's worth a shot, and maybe I'll catch something. Who knows? I plan on doing a couple different things. I have a jerk bait that I got one of my mystery tackle box or lucky tackle box. I can't remember which one. I want to try that technique out, and I'll probably be throwing the action airtails and the menace jigs tomorrow as well. So I can't wait for that. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy this weekend vlog. As you can see, I got the motor plugged up to the trickle charger here, charging it up for tomorrow. I've heard that concrete draws the life out of batteries fast, so I have it sitting on the mat here. I don't know if it's true or not, but I figured we wasn't using the doormat anyway, so might as well put the battery on it. Hey, are you ready for the father-daughter dance tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Of course I'm positive.
Okay. I actually need to go out here and check what kind of condition the boat's in. It may have water in the bottom of it because it's been raining off and on. And I keep forgetting to cover it up. And I hope the wood is not messed up or anything like that. So let me run out here and go check it out really quick. I need to get some pole lights out here. Like that little light you see right there is all I have. I mean, there's not a lot of wood and stuff in it. I guess that's a good thing. Let me go back here. Oh, there's some leaves. Oh, it's actually pretty bone dry. Sweet. Now that I know the boat's in good shape, I may actually go ahead and pull out my rods and go ahead and tie on what I'm going to use tomorrow, you know, just to make it a little bit quicker of getting out of the house in the morning. Gavin, he woke up around 1 o'clock last night. I guess his stomach was hurting. Then he didn't go back to sleep until like 5 o'clock this morning. Then I had to wake up at 6 to get the kids ready for school. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's some bags under my eyes. I'm ready to go to sleep. But he looks like he's a party animal right now, so I don't see sleep happening anytime soon. Alright, you guys, I got all my gear in from the truck and all the other various places I was storing things, and started setting up, getting ready to set up everything how I want to fish tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually going to take out 4 rods. I don't know if you guys remember my Carolina rig rod, the Shakespeare Durango spinning rod. It had this red Cajun monofilament on there. I went ahead and took that off. I'm going to go ahead and put braid on there instead. And I'm also going to take this thing out here up with me tomorrow. This is a infrared thermometer. Shoots a laser, and whatever you're pointing it at, it tells you what the temperature is. So it looks like my wall's like 70 degrees right now, which sounds about right because it's I think I have my thermostat set around 70 as well. But I'm going to take that and see if I can find some warm water tomorrow. Take this as a Carolina rig rod. Then I'm going to have the 7-foot rod bait caster, probably with something moving like a swim jig. My flipping rod is going to have the maybe a menace punch or something like that. And let's see. Oh, my finesse rod, I'm going to have an action airtail worm of some sort on there as well. I guess when I get out there, I need to figure out what color, what depth, and all that good stuff they're going to be interested in tomorrow. So let me go ahead and start getting set up, and I'll show you guys everything once I'm done. For my Carolina rig, I've been debating on if I wanted to put 50-pound braid or 30-pound braid, and since it's winter time, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go with 30-pound braid. Most of the vegetation is dead right about now, and if I'm out there in open water, I don't think I'm going to run into that much structure. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some spider wire 30-pound braid on there, and maybe during the summertime, once the vegetation is all back there, maybe I'll switch it up to the 50-pound and go from there. But I think all my other rods are set how I want them, so I think everything has 30-pound on it right now. But yeah, just gotta restring this one now since I took the monofilament off. I feel like the monofilament it has a lot of stretch to it, so I missed a lot of fish. So I wanted to go ahead and stick with braid, and I'll probably do a monofilament leader with this Carolina rig. Now, I always mess up on this knot that I'm about to tie to get this slip knot kind of around the reel. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's kind of one of those things that if you don't practice it enough, you kind of sort of lose it. You remember it, but I don't tie enough of these because I'm never like switching like line constantly. I usually wait till I run out before I switch. But it's just one of those things that you just gotta keep on practicing. What I do is I usually like to tie a knot in the line first, and then to make sure I'm not tangled, which I am. Okay, that's my spool. In order to not get tangled, I usually just take this and like throw it across the room somewhere so it's not in the way. Alright, but I got a couple knots tied on here. Flip the bail open. And just tie a slip knot. That's all I really do. And then once the you had to go bathroom? I hope he does not jump in front of the camera. He's potty training, and he's pretty naked right now, so.
What's that?
That's my fishing rod. Okay, we got a slip nut.
And
the one or two knots that I tied, pretty much when I pull it tight like this, it stops it. So now I can just go ahead and reel on my line. No, put that down. He has my bait casting rod. He needs to hurry up and grow up a little more and go fishing with me because he's ready. So let me go ahead and, I got that started. So let me go ahead and finish this, and then I'll go ahead and finish setting up my Carolina rod. Alright you guys, I got everything all spooled up now, and I started tying everything together, and I just wanted to show you guys how I like to set my Carolina rigs up. I usually prefer the bullet sinkers. I feel like they get through snags a lot easier than these egg-shaped ones. But I have an egg-shaped sinker, then I have two, I think these are plastic beads, and then I have a swivel. As you can hear, it makes a little bit of noise. So that's what I want. I'm not sure. I've never tried more than 2 beads before, honestly. But I figured I would go ahead and give the 2 beads a whirl here for tomorrow. Excuse me. And for my leader line, I'm going to use 12-pound monofilament, probably maybe 18 inches of a leader before I tie my hook. But I've tomorrow I think I'm gonna see if I have any like flukes or anything like that to mimic like a fish dying on the bottom if they're out deep. I think that'll work. That should be plenty. But I just wanted to show you guys how I like to tie my Carolina rigs up. Yeah, that's plenty. That's probably like 2 feet, which I think is alright. But let me go ahead and finish tying that up, and I'll show you the final setup. Alright, here is the final setup for the Carolina rig. We have, got my hook stuck somewhere. There we go. Got my egg-shaped sinker, two beads with a swivel, and then a liter of monofilament with a worm hook. And I will probably put, I'm not sure what color I'm going to use yet, so I'm just going to hook this up to the rod and figure that out when I get there, and I'll just Texas rig this and start fishing with that. I may actually start with this, just try to find something, get a rhythm going. But I'm trying to at least catch 2 or 3 fish tomorrow. That's the game plan anyway. And that's why I'm taking so many rods out with me, to give myself a greater chance. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and finish tying on what I'm going to use tomorrow. And I'll show you guys everything. I kind of wanted to show you how I like to set up my Carolina rig, because I've, to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever done a Carolina rig on camera, although that's what I originally started out with when I was bass fishing, was a Carolina rig, and I've had great success with that. I've gotten away from it, trying to get to know some other techniques, but I think I want to get back to my roots tomorrow with that thing. But let me go ahead and finish tying on, and I'll show you guys everything once I'm done. Alright, you guys, I got everything tied on that I want to start out with tomorrow. On my casting rod, I went ahead and threw on this jerk bait, and I've honestly never used a jerk bait before, but figured tomorrow will be as good a time as any. I heard that this is a good cold water bait, so it's worth a shot. I'll probably be switching back and forth between a swim jig and this jerk bait on this rod tomorrow. And then also I'm going to take this fluttering spoon with me tomorrow and see how that fares out. Now on the flipping and pitching rod, I have the Menace punch jig with the bullet weight head on there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but got that. And then on my finesse rod, I have a shaky head with an Action Airtail worm chartreuse color. And then last but not least, the Carolina rig, I went ahead and put a baby bass Cinco on that. So I think I got all the bases covered. I got slow and deep, I got finesse and deep, I got moving bait, and I got punching. So hopefully I'll get on some fish of some kind tomorrow. I just hope they're active. I think it's been a couple days since it's been warm, so they might be kind of lethargic. I don't know. But hopefully I'll get it figured out quickly and get on a couple bass. Alright, you guys, I'm in Wally World. I'm not alone. Everybody's with me, but everybody's like scattered to the 4 winds in here. But in here getting some stuff for family dinner on Sunday, and probably get myself something to eat for tonight because I am starving, and maybe some snacks for the boat. Alright, you guys, I left Walmart and I'm here at Sheetz putting air in my tire. I only had like 10 pounds of pressure in there. I couldn't believe that. But it's been a while since I've driven this car, like maybe even a few weeks, because I use my work truck for a personal vehicle now, and rarely get to drive my personal car anymore. But we're all in it, and we all went to Walmart and ran some other errands. So about to go home and eat and go to sleep so I can go fishing tomorrow. I just want to say it's extremely cold out here. Got me some hot wings that I'm about to throw in the oven for dinner, and then I will probably head to bed. Alright, you guys, it's pretty close to midnight, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and get in bed. I want to try to be out on the lake by 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I'm going to have to get up at 6 and get everything loaded into the boat. It's only a half an hour drive, and I've actually fished at this lake before. It's one of the lakes off of the military base about half an hour away from home. So I'm hoping to get there, link into some fish pretty early and have a good day there. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And like I always say, get out there on the water, throw your line out there, see what you catch. Introduce a child to the game of fishing so we can ensure the future generation for fishing. And also, don't forget the fun and do not forget the outdoors. This is Bigfella signing out.